All right. Day trading live this morning, making a little bit of money all before the market opens. Gonna break it down, tell you guys how I found that stock and all the fun stuff. How I made money before the stock market even opened today. Not a bad way to start the week off. It's a short week. Remember, we just had Labor Day yesterday. Now it's Tuesday. It's kind of like a Monday, but it's like a Tuesday. It's weird. It's weird, I know. But I got things I gotta do. I gotta go handle some business today. So I'm only gonna make this one trade today. As much as I want to keep trading, not really seeing much else out there in terms of opportunities. A couple stocks moving around. I got CRON moving around. The weed stocks always doing their things. CRON, definitely one to watch these next couple days with the whole Citron research coming out and saying that it's a big scam. There's going to be some volatility to the upside, to the downside. We'll see what happens. Talk about this kind of weird trade that I made this morning and breaking it all down, showing you guys my thought process and the exit and all that fun stuff in this video. So make sure you stay tuned. All right, so I'm short here on TA this morning. This thing just came up out of nowhere, popping up on the scanner, getting some volume there, getting some action, and it just spiked. No real pullback. I was basically looking for this to pull back below $6. Couldn't find any news, couldn't find anybody talking about it. So basically was thinking this is going to just pull back at some point here. So looking for this to pull down there. I like to get down there to the 575, 560 area. That EMA down there, 540. So that's what I'm kind of looking for, that support. Got the view app there at 570. So if we can get 570, I'll be happy with that. But we'll see if this thing can pull down there below $6 again. Just looking for a quick drop down there to the 570s. I'll take it. I like to see this $6 area kind of hold it down there. And I think if we can hold below 6 there, we get a nice little pullback. There we go. Big seller there at 585. Looking for this to pull down there. Get 570. I'll cover some down there. So I ended up covering some shares there at 575. Got 1,000 shares left. Looking for this to pull down there, 560s, 555. Got the VWAP there, right there at 570. So I think if we can break below the VWAP, we should easily get down there to the 550s, 560s. If we can't get down there, I might just end up taking the last 1,000 shares. I don't really want to be in this once the market opens. That's kind of my game plan. Get out of this before the market opens. All right, so I'm not going to try to push my luck this morning. I'm going to get covered there at 575. Just lock it down. Make a $641 there on TA all before the market opens just by looking at my scanner, just by looking at what stocks are hot this morning, what stocks are moving. This is what I was looking at right here, the morning gappers. What stocks are gapping up? I saw TA here gapping up this morning, making that move from 440, green, and I was like, hey, this thing's, it's going to pull back, right? It's going to pull back. I couldn't find any news. Didn't really find anybody talking about it, so I'm thinking that we're going to at least get a little bit of a pullback. Even if this thing does go higher, this thing is way overextended. There's no EMAs, nothing going on there. The 5-minute chart was showing pretty much how overextended this chart was. The volume just really wasn't there, so a lot of red flags, and like I say, a lot of times you get these breaks over these whole dollars. You get a spike. What do we get? A spike up here to 635. It was on low volume, only 6,000 shares traded. There, 630, getting a spike over that whole dollar there at $6 and then pulling back. Normally, a lot of times when you get those breaks over the whole dollar, you get that push and then you'll get a pullback a little bit below that whole dollar, 590, 580 area, depending on how the stock's moving. But a lot of times we'll end up getting that pullback down there below that whole dollar and then bouncing higher. So there's that 565, 555, a buyer there at 555 now. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm happy. I'm happy with that, making $600 this morning, all before the market even opened. Pretty easy little short here. I got a little worried because this was pushing higher. My stop loss would have been the 640 area, but I think I probably would have ended up adding a little bit more just because how overextended this thing was. That's white lines, the VWAP, and you got the EMA is a blue and the yellow line. Green, and then this doji candle. I was like, okay. Once I saw that doji candle there in the 5-minute chart, it was just like time, seeing that this trend was probably going to reverse, getting that break over the $6 and then thinking to myself, hey, this EMA is all the way down there at 540. The VWAP I'm not really worried about just because the pre-market and the volume just isn't there. But really, that was the action, and we got it. It's Tuesday morning. It's a short week. Just had Labor Day. The market's going to be a little interesting today once people are just getting back into the swing of things. So I'm going to go ahead and lock it down there, making $641 all before the market opens, explaining my thought process and the overall move here on TA this morning. Just keeping an eye on those scanners in the morning. The key here, it's the key. Keeping an eye on it. And there it is, TA, down there to 565. I'm going to go ahead and close it out here, actually, before the market even opens. I'm going to go ahead and close it out there before the market even opens. I got a lot of things I got to do today. I actually got to go and handle some business out there in the real world. I wish I could sit here all day long and trade, but I got some things I got to handle, some things I got to do. I actually got to get a new driver's license. My driver's license is expired, so I guess I'm going to go sit at the DMV all day. That's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. I'm not excited for that at all. But if you guys haven't already, do me one big favor, hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later on.